Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with Monie.
Hey cousins, welcome back to the crib. Audio Monie here. Hope everyone is having a good one. Please do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to become a part of the family if you are new here for the first time. So cousins, let's talk about Shannon Sharpe real quick, and let's talk about this fool fumbling the bag. Like, oh my God, this man built himself up post-football into a media force, viral clips, huge podcast, ESPN prime time next to Stephen A. Smith. He had it all lined up in the palm of his hands. And now he's fired. That's right after he quietly settled a lawsuit with the young girl, the young white girl he met at a gym. I don't even know if she was considered his girlfriend, but what I recall is he met her at a gym. They started hooking up. She's just someone he was apparently messing with. Their relationship became sexual. They were into BDSM, race play, and it just ended with her accusing him of abuse and SA. And I'm not here to say she's lying or telling the truth. That's not my business. All I do know is this fool settled. Shannon, thinking money can clean it up, he settled. But here's where what he didn't get is that settling didn't save his image. It basically sunk it. And ESPN did not hesitate at all, because they watched him bleed out in public, basically, and then tossed him overboard. They fired his ass. This man really thought that he could cut a check and that would fix everything. And that if he just threw some money at it, we'd forget about it. We forget about what she accused him of. And no, silence doesn't equal safety. To the public, that check screams guilty. To me, screams guilty, because I'm not paying someone accusing me of SA. I'm not. And I can understand why ESPN fired him. Corporations don't care about nuance. When your name is tied to SA, race kinks, and quiet payouts, you're clearly a liability. Plus, there's rumor that he already had another issue that ESPN put him on timeout for. Like, you just ruined your entire brand, Unc. And for what? And the crazy thing about it is, y'all, he was warned. We all watched Katt Williams sit across from him. We all saw Mo'Nique sit across from him and tell him, you got to start walking in your truth. You're doing too much performative stuff. You need to protect your name. You out here performing for people who won't protect you when it matters. You need to get a woman of age. Why are you 50-something dating a 20-year-old? Both of them kept it real with him to his face. But instead of listening, Shannon laughed it off. He dismissed it. Kept chasing approval. Kept trying to be down with these young women who sees you as nothing more than a walking lick. Like, be serious. If you didn't have the money, if you ain't had the status, this little white girl not paying you no attention. And you know that. You know that. Now the bag is lost, platform lost, image looking funny in the light. Funny. But let's also talk about the sex part, because it matters. This wasn't really a relationship. Like I said, I don't believe. This wasn't love. This was a grown-ass man creeping with a young woman he barely knew, having BDSM sex with racial power dynamics involved. Like, she was talking about having your big black babies, talking butt stuff. If you like your ass licked, by all means, get your ass licked. I ain't here to judge. But this was all just messy, and this was just very dangerous. Talking about you choking her out. She gonna get what she deserves. Like, when you play those kind of games, and then you're a big black man, and you're doing it against this young white woman. Yeah, you played yourself. You're playing yourself. You weren't discreet. You weren't careful. You weren't smart. You were reckless, and it cost you everything. And then the insults get louder when you remember this man publicly refused to pay for his own daughter's wedding. Well, he didn't refuse. He gave her a budget. He told her, if you go over this 10,000, that's your ass. Figure it out yourself. talk about, being responsible and building character. But the moment you met this little white girl at the gym, you open up your wallet. Now you were being stingy with your own child, but you're very generous with someone who had no loyalty to you. That's pathetic. You done gave this girl a startup for generational wealth while you were penny pinching with your own child, with your own daughter. Crazy. 56-year-old man, Shannon. You've been in this game too long that most of your viewers have been alive. And you still out here moving like a rookie with no sense of consequences. You let your ego, your kinks, and your obsession, probably with whiteness, because I've seen how you act with black women on social media. And it's destroyed everything you've built. The people warned you, you ignored them. The woman you barely knew, she walked off richer. And the company you thought would ride for you dropped you the second you became a problem. I don't feel bad. I have no sympathy for Unc. I don't. Again, like I said, the way he acts towards black women on social media that I've seen, and the way you carried your daughter on her big day, nasty business. Your legacy is tainted by reckless behavior, fetish-driven decisions, race play of all things. Of all things. Crazy. But cousins, let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. Please smash the like button, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Later.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with Monie.